Imagine having the most dangerous job in London, where every door you knock on could be your last. It's 1665. The Great Plague is spreading through the city, and while everyone else is trying to escape, you're walking straight into it. Meet the plague doctor. With his bird-like mask and black leather coat, he looked more like a nightmare than a physician. But every strange piece of his outfit had a purpose, or at least people believed it did. Every morning started with preparing for death. Thick leather gloves, a long waxed coat, heavy boots, a wide-brimmed hat. Finally, the famous beaked mask was carefully strapped onto his face before he dared step outside. That long beak wasn't there to scare people. Doctors believed diseases spread through poisonous air called miasma, so they stuffed the beak with lavender, rosemary, mint, cloves, and other sweet-smelling herbs, hoping the fragrance would filter the deadly air. Today we know it didn't work, but back then it was considered one of the best protections available. Outside, London felt like a ghost town. Shops stood empty, windows stayed shut. The streets echoed with church bells and the distant rumble of carts carrying the dead. Then you see it, a wooden door painted with a bright red cross. Above it, the words, "Lord have mercy upon us." That wasn't just a warning. It meant someone inside had the plague, and that's exactly where you were heading. The moment you stepped inside, the smell hit you. The room was dark, silent, and filled with fear. Families watched with desperate hope, even though deep down they knew there wasn't much you could do. Your job wasn't always to cure people. You examined patients, recorded symptoms, recommended herbal remedies, and sometimes drained painful swellings called buboes. Most treatments were based on guesswork because nobody truly understood what caused the plague. Even the wooden cane had a purpose. It let doctors lift blankets, point at patients, or keep people at a distance without touching them. Every little precaution mattered when death could be hiding in places no one understood. Day after day, house after house, you watched families lose parents, children, husbands, and wives. Imagine knowing that almost every person you visited would never recover, yet still showing up the next morning. By the time the Great Plague finally faded, around 100,000 Londoners had died. The plague doctor's mask became one of history's most unforgettable symbols, not because it defeated the disease, but because it stood in the middle of it. So the next time you see that eerie bird-like mask, remember this. Behind it wasn't a monster. It was someone walking toward danger, while everyone else was running away.